is, because I mean, you've had hits and you've got songs that we all know. Um, so I guess there isn't much more that could happen to make you confident.
Yeah. The thing is that when you're a songwriter, you always have to go back to the blank page,
Hmm.
and the blank page is always like, the challenge,
Yeah.
of what do I have to say? Do I have anything else to say? Do I have any new way to say it? Um, so you never really feel confident, um, because you're always dealing with that insecurity of, can I do it again?
Hmm.
And even after all this time, of all these years of me writing songs, I still deal with that, where, you'll go through a period of where there's nothing,
Yeah.
and I always get to this place of where I have this little mental game where I play with myself and I say, well, maybe there's nothing else. And I say, well, no, you've been here before. There always is something else. So there probably will be,
Yeah.
and but so far so good. So so far I've landed on the side of, there is something else, and because it's like, when you're a songwriter and when you're an experienced songwriter, you can, just on craft alone, you know create something.
Yeah.
It's you know the way chords go together, you know how to string a melody together, you can figure out a title. But what I always search for is inspiration, that spark of something where it goes like, okay, oh, it's almost like the craft doesn't matter, I'm chasing the inspiration and finding out, digging out the depth of what this inspiration is and what I'm trying to say. So that's kind of how it is for me these days.
Yeah. And you formed the band Alive and Kicking in 1968 and had a hit with Tighter Tighter with that band. So, how did that success shape the rest of your journey?
It shaped the rest of my journey in this way, is that, I was very young when that happened, and it was on the back of Ball of Fire being a hit.
Yeah.
And I was young, I was cocky, I thought to myself, wow, this is easy, and
Yeah.
I became a little bit of a started firing people in the band,